Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld Raider Empire. So in the last episode we did ourselves a bombarded city and oh boy, it was basically pointless. There was basically no loot that we got. There was a couple artifacts, but overall it was kind of just a waste of time. But, you know, it was also kind of interesting to change it up since we've been doing vault stuff and not going out for a while, so it's nice to change it up once in a while. But yeah, definitely it's not worth the risk because, well, we got lucky and no one died or anything, but it's one of those things that you could easily have everything just fall apart because of bad luck. Regardless, we are obviously making more progress on the vault. We have our battery rooms almost dug out and their walls and all that's getting filled in. We have a bit of a power problem over here. Because it is not connected right there. So that's going to be a doorway that's going to be going across here, so that can go there, and that will reconnect that. And I guess we can, oh, we already have conduits getting set up down here. So that's all getting built. And we are also obviously still digging out our mountain area for the launch pads. That way we could have the ships come in and drop stuff off there for the vault, which is also getting dug out. So today we're going to clean up this bit of mess over here. But before, well, and obviously just continue working on digging everything out. I'd like to get maybe some turrets done today. Obviously, we're going to have to turn them off because we don't have a power system set up yet down here. But we can get the turrets, some of them built anyway. And why? What are you doing? Oh, you're cleaning. That's fine. We could start getting some of the turrets in and just disable them, and also get the rest of these floors finished in here. That way, we could start just working through the hallways. But what I'd like to do first is fix our heat issue, because these are just putting out way too much heat, which is making in here very hot, and you know, it's not the biggest of deal in the grand scheme of things, but it is overwhelming our, well, cooling network. It's the heating and cooling, but it's making it work very, very hard, and, you know, it's just kind of a pain in the ass. We have another area revealed. Oh god, that's not bad. Yeah, that's all fine. So the best way that we're going to be able to do this is these vents. I like how they look. Even though we're not going to be using them anymore, we will keep them. Just because, like I said, they look nice. So that should be all the vents, right? Here, let's pause that for a sec because having that all highlighted is laggy. So we could just turn it off and then keep them. That way we have the look. And then we're going to want to put embrasures between these, and then we're going to vent out the backside, because that's basically the only place we could vent where it's not going to cause problems. So that does mean we're going to need door access for one. And then we're going to need our embrasures. So I guess I'll just grab it from over here. So we got structure. Lots of areas revealed. Oh, I hope that it's not going to screw it up too much. I have been asked, you know, why the ancient dangers, why I'm kind of making a quote-unquote big deal over them. It's not that they're a challenge. They don't change how anything spawns or anything. They just make things look uglier. And obviously, if we're putting all this time and effort into things looking reasonably good, it'd be nice if, you know, things weren't all screwy. There has been a lot of comments about using dev mode to let's do both sides of the door. There's been a lot of comments about using dev mode to clean it up afterwards. And basically, just go and refog the map and then re-explore stuff. I don't know how I feel about that. There's been, you know, a bunch of comments and then a lot of thumbs up on them. So it seems like, generally speaking, people don't have a problem with it because it's not like it affects gameplay or anything. It's literally just visual reasons. So maybe, I don't know. What I might do is be like, oh, we could pay 50,000 to get that done, so I can, you know, quote unquote, spend 50,000 silver and just delete it or whatever, and then do the refog, and at least that way, I don't know, there's an associated cost with it that way. But that would clean up the visuals of this crap and, you know, all the little bits that are hanging out, and it just make it look cleaner, which would be nice. So this is where all of our things are. Oh man. What's going into the back? Yeah, what a mess. So that's a pretty big ruin that's in here, because it seems to encompass this whole area, which I guess is fine. Let's make sure this isn't going anywhere, though. Can you come down this way and just check? Because there is definitely rooms, yeah. So, yeah, we'll have to fill that in. And then there's some over here, I'm not worried about that. Wouldn't be a big deal. We can get these deconstructed before I get too distracted. We got all this set up as we need to. No, I forgot to get this side of the embrasures done. So we'll get this, and then once these doors are in, we'll start digging. And then that should help. Although, what I should have done... Oh god, it's almost 200 degrees in here. I shouldn't have closed these vents yet. I did one step too many. Open these back up, please. Yeah, it's not too hot. I was thinking this stuff is flammable, and it would really suck to lose it. So yeah, we got to go fix that. Alpha, you are flipping perfect. Perfect. Okay, so I'll get that. And it almost instantly went back to normal temperature in here, which is good. So that should fix our temperatures again. Yeah. Good thing they're doing it from the outside, too. Yeah, that's a good thing I thought of that. I'm going all in the wrong order. So then that's all fine. We're good. We can also... Is that going to be a problem? Ishom is over here. What's your deal? Ugly environment. Father died. Yeah, mother died. Okay, so not much we can do about that. So let's get back here. We can also get a few of these lights up here. So it was also... I was asked if I could, for this base, because I was talking about the whole lighting the hallway situation. Because obviously it'd be nice to have them in some sort of clean, organized look. And I was asked if I can do what movies and all that do for like bunkers and all that, and just have ridiculous amounts of lights, like every other tile have lights. Maybe I was actually looking into changing, or not changing, but adding a new light type that fills the whole tile instead of just most of the tile. And that way we could do like a whole strip light the entire distance of between the doors. But I was kind of having a hard time because I'm not good with the art thing, and these obviously are all off center and all that, so I've got to make my own new lights. But I've been looking into that. I'll screw around with it some more, but I kind of ran out of time before needing to record today. But I am looking at a alternative light source that's basically just an entire wall strip of lights. And I think that would probably look good if I was going to go that type of route. One issue that could have, one, I would have to definitely make the power even less. It is at 5 watts because, obviously, for the sake of YouTube, I try to overlight things to make sure everything's as well lit as possible. That way it's easier to see. But if we were doing every tile on both sides of the hallway, probably 1 watt, because even then, that's a lot of lights. But I don't also know how the game's going to react to having that many lights. It might end up lagging things out, which obviously wouldn't be worth doing. So, we'll see. We'll see. I'm working on a solution, but I don't really want to overlight just for the sake of it, if, you know, it's well lit enough. But either way, that's all fine. So we have Go Frenzy, lots of the... Okay, so we don't need to worry about any of those. We don't need the mining trade. We don't need the Go Frenzy. We could start speeding this up, let things go forward. We're making more blocks. And then we just have Pippa now, too. Pippa, what's your deal? Hi. Oh, yes, we still have the achy ovaries. Okay, so that's not a problem. You're a transhuman. Okay, well, we'll get you something eventually. So then this is all still getting dug out. So we got to start filling this area in. Go away, autosave. We can also get that out. We're going to need to get more of these chunks out of here. So we'll start doing that. We got some compact steel. We're not worried about getting resources from the mountain, because every little bit that we get out is one more that we got to refill. And, you know, we got enough, hopefully enough steel. We got like 80,000 sitting around, so it should be all right. But we can get that one filled. We can get that filled. Back here is going to start need to get filled, so we'll get there, there, and there. We can get right there done. Then we're going to need to obviously refill in here at some point once this is starting to get done. And then down here, so we still need to get lights for this. And this is all getting filled and built, so we got to wait for that as well. Why is this sticking out that far? Not a problem. No, that's where it's supposed to go. Why does that just look weird? Oh, it's already a built granite wall. Okay, that makes sense. And then we got to do down here too. And we can also get these other lights on this side of the hallway. That actually ended up fairly consistent, considering I just threw them in. Or did I measure that? I think I just threw them all in. I don't remember. I don't remember. Either way, we'll get on the other side. And I'm still, for now, going with the plan. Oh, the psychic drones ended. I'm going to go with the plan still for now that once everything's done, I'll just move all the lights off camera. That way they're a little bit more organized. But like I said, I'll look into the whole light situation, see if I can make a nice one. So we can also get that because that's missing a big gap. We can get some in here, and we'll just throw some into this as well. That's just a conduit. Okay, so we're going to want a wall there as well. We get that wall in, so we just got to get all that mining done. That's getting done, and here's basically done. I didn't realize we had a collapse, which makes sense. Just never really considered it, because that from here to here, 13. Oh, 13 internal. It's, yeah, okay. The 12 internal before it collapses. So in that case, we obviously want to get this fixed up too. So where do these walls go? Right where we're digging out. Okay, so we can get those built up. And we should be building quicker than we're mining for the most part. So we can get the whole... Oh, check the back. Make sure that... Yep. Okay, so we do have it all consistent. So then that can just run all the way up to here. We're going to want to get in here, here, and then that's a 3 wide opening. Oh, gotta check. Yes, it's a 3 wide opening. That's just gonna run down. We'll go to here, and then we'll go and fix that up later. For now, I'll cancel that one, just so if we don't get the building done, because there is a bunch of other stuff getting built, we don't have a collapse there, because that could have sucked. And then these chunks, they're not really in the way, so for now, we'll not worry too much about it. These ones in the hallway definitely need to go, though. We got... Oh, it's just the one, and then whatever's going to be up here. So we'll move that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we've got most of it done. That was probably dropped there because someone was probably moving it, and then we drafted them, so they dropped it. But that's good. We can get these lights in here, too. So that's going to be going there and there. And then we can get in here done as well. That's there, 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 and there. And then we'll have to wait for this to get done, obviously, before we get those lights in. So that's looking pretty good. So how's this going along? Not at all. We don't really have builders here. Queenie's the only one, and she's basically only doing it because we need to make sure our turrets and all that are, or basically everything's not just falling apart due to lack of maintenance. So that's going to take a bit. I don't think it's a big deal. What we can do is get these doors done first. That way we can start digging this out. Not like the temperature is killing us or anything. It's just the pain, basically. So then all this is good. That's getting grown. We don't have much growers here either. It's just a lack of people overall, essentially. So yeah, we could just not worry too much about that. Do we have lavish meals that we could send over by any chance? Yes, we have another 100. We do have another 9 days worth of food, but obviously that does go pretty well. It goes 9 days worth of food. And we have a new area reveal. Oh, don't be a problem. Okay, it's a... Oh, no, that's going to be fine. Assuming that it's... Oh, we are going to have to... Oh, no, that's going to be fine, because we're digging all that mountain roof out anyways. So yeah, that's completely fine not being a mountain roof. So that's good. Although what I should have done was strip mine this. That way we could get rid of the mountain roof a little bit safer. So we're gonna have to make sure it's only one person doing that. So we have to get those doors in. So we'll get that done eventually. No one's stuck doing anything? People do have a tendency to get stuck when there's too much going on. No, you're all good. Okay, so let's get ourselves some lavish meals sent over again. Just make sure we keep it stocked up. So we'll send all of it because it is getting built fairly quickly now that we have the corn harvest coming in. Oh yeah, lots of veg. So that's wonderful. And then this is... It's not super great temperature. The reason for that is because it's hot as hell in here and there's a lot of people running in and out. So we could add another vent, or we could just not worry too much about it because we're working on fixing this. And as soon as this is fixed, then that will be fixed as well. So yeah, we'll just not worry about it. Our lavish... Oh shit, we're not supposed to be using these. Yeah, we're not supposed to be using those because they don't have enough fuel to do a round trip. So that's not a big deal. We'll just reload that all into here, and then that'll obviously move fairly quickly. No problems, no problem. So we have an idle person. Heimdall, how come you would be idle? Are we done building? Holy shit, we are. Man, you guys are quick. You guys are quick. So, what we can do is finish up these bits of wall. That's going to be... Oh, our food's ready. So we'll get that wall in there. We'll get that wall in there. And then we'll get all this built. And then we'll start getting our floors in the hallways done. That's a lot of steel there. If we really need to, we got some filling to do here as well. So let's get that. We're going to want to get this door out of here. And we want to... Oh, yes, we shouldn't be using granite for these fill-ups. Because we are limited. So what was our fill made out of? What do we have extra blocks here? It's just the slate. But we need that for floor. So we could do some marble and limestone. I do apologize if you hear like a rustling. It's really windy here today. And, okay, before I get into rambling about stupid shit, what were we doing? Oh, yes, floors. Or walls, rather. So we want, not blueprint. I'm used to structures being here. It's screwing me up for some reason today. Can we get some marble? So we'll get that and that. And we'll let that one go. And we'll get that filled. That's obviously not going to get filled. We can get over here started. That and... pretty good overall so far. But yeah, so it's very windy here today. And my new apartment is... the window, well, it's an old building, so everything's really, really drafty. And I got one of the window plastic sheet things that help keep draft out. And it's so windy that it's actually, it's making the plastic wrap, which is shrink wrap, so it's tight. It's making it rustle, and it's stretching it out, and now it's all rusted. I gotta re-shrink it, but I think when I re-shrink it, it's just gonna rip it apart. So I'll wait till it's done, but it's all rustly, and it's driving me nuts. But the windows are that fucking bad. It's insane. Because, yeah, it's... not gonna talk about it. It just gets frustrating. Either way, it doesn't matter. So we have another area reveal here. So we can turn that back off because we don't need it. So then that's getting done. Why don't we have power on this side? Probably because there is no conduits doing the crossover. No, not at all. So we know that there's going to be a door here and a door here. And we're going to have a door here and a door here. And then that we'll leave for now. And then that also is going to be connected. And that's looking all right for now. And you guys are able to mine up here still. We have Glitter World Trader. I don't think we need to do any trading other than selling armor. We'll check. I don't think they buy armor. We'll see. We'll see. Either way, we can finish getting this all set up too. So then that's going to be running around this way down. I thought I set this side up, but apparently not. Oh yes, no, it's because this is getting filled. So we're going to want that marble. That's already getting done. Okay, that's fine. You know what? We'll cancel that. We'll cancel that. Get that filled. Get that filled. And that's going to be granite, just finishing that up. And we'll get one in there as well. That should be fine there. Corner never got done. It should be able to get done because they can work across corners. Oh, no. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. There's a slight stutter. And then I can get filled. Yeah, they're getting this shit done very quick. Beautiful, beautiful. So then we can get this whole floor done because they seem to be doing pretty good at keeping up with stuff. So we're going to want floors, and that's going to be our slate tile for everything. Now, there is going to be some spots here that are going to be filled in with walls still, but the cost difference isn't really a big deal. That's going to be 2,600 slate, so we got to get more slate still. How much slate do we have left here? 8,000. Let's get that launched. So all of our slate's already here. So we can load this up. And we also got to get that food sent out. I don't know if they rot in ships. That could have been bad. So we want the blocks, which would be there. So we could just send them all over. We're probably going to need them. And there's a little bit of granite. That's fine. So that'll go. And then we can get our food ship launched. Down. And that can just go here. We'll start sending these back as well. So the Glitter World Trader. Do you want to buy these armors? I don't remember. I don't think you do, but it doesn't hurt to check. Better question is, have these all been moved properly again? Yes. So we should be able to sell any armor because this has all been reset to be normal or better. I wish they would switch out normal ones for excellent ones. What might be worth doing? What's the best way to go about this? What might be worth doing is an extra shelf for the excellent better versions as well. That way we can ensure we're... Well, you know what? We could just not sell excellent or better. We could just sell everything that's normal or worse. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. But that'll help clean up some of this extras that we don't need. So before we go through there, do you buy... No, you don't buy any apparel, period. That's unusual, actually. I wasn't expecting that. And there shouldn't be anything else we really need from you. I don't think. We got so much stuff. Oh, the wealth. It's insane. Yeah, we don't need to worry about any of this, I don't think. So that's all good. We have a bandit. Is that up in the blue moon? No, it's not. That's this cluster here. It's growing. That cluster is getting a lot worse. So we will have to deal with that one of these days. That's fine. That's fine. We got stuff on the go. And then how is this going? That one's been done, so we could start getting a bit of mining. We don't need much mining here. We just need to do enough where we could vent it out. So if we go... Even just a strip, just like that, right here and right here. And we'll obviously wall around it. And we'll remove the roof on that, and the embrasures will vent it all out. That should work out fine. That needs to go to right there. We need a meal source. Yeah, that's fine, because you don't need one. It's over here. We could throw one down, just for the sake of not having that there. Nah, mostly because we don't really have a spot. Although we are just jamming crap in this hallway anyway, so it's fine. We won't worry about it. It's not like it's red or anything, so it's not visually distracting. So then that's good. These floors are coming in quick. How's that granite getting, the slate getting moved? It should be going fairly quickly. Oh yeah. That's not a problem. It's much easier this way. And apparently I never got that bit of floor done. So we can... That's going to screw it up. Because we just sent out all the slate, and if we do anything there, it would want to be slate. So we'll leave it. We'll leave it. I've never noticed it before, so there's no point changing it now. We're also going to want a bit of slate in here. That way that's all floored, and then we'll get all the hallways done after. That is ready to get mined, and that's good. This is fine to get mined now as well. Oh, and... just reinstall that there so we can continue filling this in. So that needs to go here. You know what? It'll be easier if we just go something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not. We need 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's like 8 there. We don't need this trading opportunity. It's fine because it's not worth anything anyway. So then we're going to want to fill that in. Then this all goes granite. And then this is all good to go. And this is ready to get slate granite there. And we just need to get that set up. Now it's going to be a problem for this. So let's reinstall this one. That one out of the way. That way we can get into there. And then that's just granite all down there. And that's all done. And these battery rooms are taking a while because they're prioritizing the other stuff since it is quicker to get there. So that's looking pretty good. So we can also set up a haul job. That way we could start getting this pulled out when people have a bit of free time. Wind. I don't know if that's picking up on mic. I didn't really think about it until I started recording. But I hope it's not too bad. because it is quite loud. Between it, it's got a very loud whistle. Oh, there's a wall here. That wouldn't be an ancient danger, but it's got the draftiness has a whistle and the rustling from the plastic sheet, and it's irritating for me. I gotta figure out something maybe. It's such a pain. It's fine. It happens. But that's looking all good. So then we're not quite at the end of the episode yet, but next episode we'll throw down a bunch of turrets. We do need to redo these shields. Orbital Factory. You don't buy these armors as well, correct? I don't think so. It's the combat trader mostly. And the scrap trader. Do you buy those? No. Okay. And anything else that would get traded should be auto-traded, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. We still haven't been processing through all these bugs. Oh, there's damage out here. Is this in home zone? It should be. No, it is not. We are going to want to keep that repaired. And that. Fine. And then we're also going to want to get that area in home zone as well. That's also a wall. We're going to want that. We got everything else, right? Nope, not that. Oh, it was also, I'm 90% sure I got it fixed a while ago, but it made me, oh, that's also why these aren't getting done. Not a home zone. That's why we should check once in a while. And we've already done the mountain on this side of the map, or the other map rather, so it should be fine there. But did I screw up my, yes, I never did make those bedrooms area. Oh, but I turned everyone back to unrestricted. So yes, okay, that makes sense. I didn't fix the area zone, but I did fix the people so that they don't follow the area zone rules. And so these are used bedrooms, or usable, because obviously no one's using them because we don't need them right now because we have a lot of empty rooms because we only have like 8 people here. It's more like 12-ish, but it's fine. We're also completely out of chem fuel. So what we need is more production. Now, there's also been suggestions, why don't I just get a whole bunch of boomalopes and boom rats and use them for chem fuel? And the reason why it's not practical is because for the amount that we would need, it would leg the game out. We would need like at least 50 to 100 boomalope to be able to keep up with our fuel needs. So, you know, that's not really worth having in terms of how much lag that would create. Whereas, you know, if we're just making out of wood, that's a lot more reasonable in terms of how hard of a hit it is for our CPU. But, ooh, it doesn't seem to be getting done, so... And I know, again, I should get Rimafeller. I got plans for when we're going to introduce certain mods. Rimafeller will be coming to the multi-series universe thing at some point, but I don't want it yet. Because, you know, there's a lot of, like, same with Atomic Rim. If I start adding these big mods in, then they take away the focus from what we're working on, because we have to basically redirect focus. Rimafeller is not so bad, but like Atomic Rim, that's like 30 episodes to be able to get through and actually be able to have usable amount of power from it. But Rimafeller is definitely a lot quicker, but I got plans for when I want that in. So in the meantime, we're working with what we have. I also really don't want to add any new mods in because I don't know what I'm doing about the whole 1.0 situation. So if I start adding in more mods into the 1.0 series, and then, you know, that's just more mods that I have to wait to update, and it might be updated, I don't know. I don't really I haven't paid attention to what's updating and what's not. Is this done yet? It's mostly done. How short are you? 1500, so that's going along. So we need crafters. So no one should, I don't think we have any other crafting. You guys got what looks like all of these weapons finally smelted. So, Queenie, you're doing building stuff. We have Sugar Ducky. You are handling then all the crafting stuff. Can we get, oh, you're doing hauling. What? What's loading the ship under? You would think that'd be a hauling job, but you should do crafting stuff before that. Is there something that I screwed up with this that's making it so they're not doing it? Yes. Yes, all of our wood is down here. That makes sense. So what we can do is make chem fuel production down here. Because we can move that out, get another one, because one person doing it doesn't seem to be keeping up. Obviously, now isn't a bad example, but one person's not really keeping up even when we were getting it done regularly. So we'll build a copy. And we'll also reinstall this one. Oh, this place is tight. Oh, we can move these back up here. Those were only put there so we get that floor underneath it done. And then we'll get this reinstalled over to here. And we're going to want some storage for wood. So this is lagging. Oh, it's a siege. Okay. Well, I don't know which base, but that's probably the best in any situation because it's fairly easy for us to deal with. But this is a critical. Why? Well, we're not going to want that critical, so we could turn these down to important. And then we can build a copy right in here. We'll clean that up a little bit too. What are we dealing with? That's not bad. Because we, well, yeah, you know what? That should, oh my god, look how thick that is. That's just a couple of them. Okay. We're looking, okay, that's 80 plus. So we have 104 siege. It's not going to be hard. I'm not going to worry too much. There's a lot of doomsdays, though. But wherever they land, assuming that they don't get triggered by anything and come in, we just need to anti-grain them because obviously we did bring enough of those around. 11, you're coming this way. Can you man... What? Okay, that's fine. Grain... Anti-grain, I didn't want that. So these aren't loaded. Although, that's fine, because the first loading should be instant. There should be no timer. Although we do want these on hold fire. That way we don't have any accidental shots at anything weird. So wherever they pick their spot, then we'll drop 2. And then hope that it's an insta-flee. That way we don't have to worry about them. But it looks like they're either going to pick here or they're coming around here. Which that wouldn't be a bad spot. We just got to make sure no one comes down this way. So then 11, you got that. That's primed. Can you then do this one too? Make sure that's ready. Yeah, they have a lot of doomsdays, but it shouldn't be an issue. Like I said, we got the anti-grain, so that's basically an instant fix. And we don't need either of these. Textiles Trader doesn't buy the armor. Okay, go and pick your spot. We'll just make sure no one's coming down this way. No problem. No problem. How's those floors going? Oh, they're making good progress. I think they are gonna be, yeah, they're out of slate. So that's why it stopped. And that's good. We'll just go ahead and drop one of these and hope that it's a one-shot kill. Oh, make sure we target the ground. That way it's not a moving target. Okay, that's off. We'll hold fire, make sure that gets reprimed. That's a little bit, off. Oh, shit. Shit. Kurt, we need you to man this. Oh boy, that could be bad. Do we want to get everyone out? Like out here? Or should we only have one more shot before, because that obviously needs to be primed. Ah, unlucky. Kurt, do this. We're just gonna hope for the best. So by the time this goes off, oh, they're spreading. We're gonna have to get everyone out. So it's gonna take a sec for that to do its thing. So if we aim a little bit ahead of them. Mostly come. So, we aim about here. That should cover us for a miss radius. And they'll drift into that. And we should be able to hit most of these as they're about here. We'll go right at the front. And hope that that's good. Because that could be bad. And then we're going to grab everyone else. So we don't want Kurt and we don't want 11. So make sure... Oh, no, I can't just get you off that way. Kurt, not part of this. 11, not part of this. And then the rest of you need to draft and come out here. And you're just going to have to hold it off. We don't have shields or anything. We could send over a portable shield, but it's fine. Oh, they do have a bazillion Doomsdays. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. So you're fully charged. Although it's going to overheat almost instantly with the Doomsdays anyway. Okay. We'll just deal with it. I think we just need this to hit. You're on your way? Oh, no. Oh, seriously? Well, this ship's got to go. For one. This is bad. Okay. God. What's the chance? Okay, well, our best bet. We don't have any lances or anything here. We could go Mad Animal. There's no animals around? Yes, there's a few. There's Boomalope back here. If we go Mad Animal, that'll trigger them. Because we can deal with Mad Animals. They are going to get much more distracted. Kurt, can you... Where'd that go? Just seen it. Right there. Can you activate that real quick? And this ship, we got to get out of here. Because that's not in a good spot. So we'll just launch it further up on the map. Is a Mad Animal going to attack that by any chance? Because that could make shit hit the fan. Okay, we'll launch this just far up here and ignore it. But at least that'll get it out of our way. And then... we'll get you guys to make your way over here. Because we could use this for a bit of defense. Yeah, this is really, really bad. Okay, and that's a lot more animals around than I thought. But that should hopefully make it so they'll Doomsday. And I don't think we have any more. Whoops, if we want inventory. I don't think we have any more stuff that would be useful for that. No. If we had a bunch of Insanity Lances here, we could use that to our advantage. But I'm hoping that this will help. So you guys are making your way in. That ship, fine. The Boomalopes and all that. All we need is for them to fuck each other up a little bit. And how many Doomsdays are left? Probably lots. Yeah, okay, there's quite a bit. And there's a triple. So what do we do about this? Hope that they shoot them. There's a handful of animals all around. It'd be nice if they Doomsdayed within here. But we are going to need you guys to come this way a bit. That way we could start shooting. Everyone's coming in. That's a distraction. It has 14 seconds left. Kurt yeah, you'll protect 11. So 11 can continue with that. Because Kurt's never going to get one more ready. When you guys would be best. You guys need to stop. We'll grab CY. Okay, who has... Not bad. You can sit there. We'll get Ishom. I'm just thinking this is a real risk for us because we have explosives in there. So if our building catches on fire, we got to make sure that that's dealt with. You guys are going to do that. Can we get you guys to make your way a little bit down this way? How are we down this way? You don't have anything that I'm too worried about. Those animals didn't really make too much of a difference. The biggest thing is we got 8 seconds left. If we can deal with this, you guys are all coming in towards us. Just be a distraction. Should we take a quick run? It sounds stupid, but into here would make it so these animals would then come down, hopefully. we have any doomsdays popping up over here that we're gonna have to worry about? Looks like they did shoot one by the looks of it. Okay, good. More doomsdays gone. Oh, good. Look at all the bucks. And then there's the boom. Okay, I think we should be okay here. How long? Got 3, 2, 1. All we need to do is make them flee. And we drop that right in here. Seems to be a good spot. And the triple's aiming off. Okay, and all of you need to not just run out in the open like what I told you to. So hold off right over here with these ships. No? Over here, thank you. Blaze, you can stop right there, please. That way you can keep shooting. So that's going around. You guys are somewhat safe in there. And there's no rockets over here. No. Okay, that's fine. And there's our shell. And there's more explosives gone. That wasn't a great hit, but it did kill a few. Still not enough, though. So we can hold that. We'll come down this way and just pick off these guys. It looks like most of the rockets have been going off, and there's none of them right here. So we'll go out and try to just kill as many of these as possible while we have the firepower to do so, and they don't have as much of a threat to us. And there they all come. So is there any doomsdays left or triples left? If not, we're going in full... No, it looks like they got rid of them all. And that also includes us. Beautiful. Okay, so... that means we could just go full force. Because we outgun them. They outnumber us, but we outgun them when we have everyone. Hey, fuck you guys. Let's do this. We'll just go. Yeah, there you go. You know what? Let's just keep going. We're going to just murder them. Teach them a lesson. We should be able to eat through them. We'll just keep an eye on any injuries and pull people back. But we should do fairly well here. It'd be nice to get down here and put some of this fire out too. And it's raining, so that's going to help as well. But we can obviously get this stuff back to base. Howie, can you go back, please? Go do what you need to do. Okay, Moon Pie, you're good. Go do what you need to do. You're going to get stuck in combat anyways. Okay, and can we get fire put out, please? That's it. How's our ship? Wouldn't it be funny if they stole it? Obviously, that's not very practical based on the situation, but it would be a funny one. Again. So then that was home zone. Yes. Okay. So then we can get you guys. Start putting that out. You guys start putting that out. Yeah. Attack on site if you want. Otherwise, get all that put out, please. And Pippa, you're free to go. Okay, so that wasn't too bad considering we had two horribly... Oh, yeah, you're... Okay, you're good. We had two horribly unlucky warhead hits. But, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We got some more fire up here, guys. Can we get that done, please? Okay, and then we can do an allow all. So these bodies, we're going to want to get pulled in and stripped and processed. The doomsdays we'll definitely take, because more is better. Not that we've actually had a use for them. But there we go. So that's all going to get processed right here, put into here, and then we'll have to send it out at some point. And all the animals shouldn't be a problem. We'll get this ship just sent back, I guess, to the other base. Because we have a new ship coming in. Yeah, that'll be fine. So we can get that launched all the way back. Oh my god, we're at time. 45 minutes. I don't know what happens to time, but it seems to be like every day recently. We just go way longer than I intended. And you're not ready, but it's probably 300. Yeah, because we're using some of it. So we'll cancel that and call that good. So we'll get that sent out once that ship's in. We got to get this finished, but kind of lower priority. Yeah, it's not doing too bad temperature-wise. And this stuff needs building. It might be worth sending one of these 3 builders back. That way we can't... Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. That way we have someone there that's a guaranteed good builder. And the biggest thing, we could send over one of the other normal pawns. But if we do it this way, then we know who the builder is there, which would be nice. Seriously? Got that. Okay, transport pod. Fine, you're fine. Transport pod ride. So what we'll do is you need to get refueled so we can do load. And just grab, it doesn't really matter who, I don't think. Grab a lot of stuff on you. Clark, why would you be so heavy? You can go back. It's a wooden bed. Fucking always a wooden bed. Because with pickup and haul, or minify everything, they think that they're allowed to use that as a bedroll, which obviously that's a little bit silly to be picking up a bed and taking it as a bedroll. But what can you do? And you're good to go 11. Okay, so that's fine. It's all hold fire, so we don't need to worry about that. Those bodies should get moved in. They'll just take a bit of time, and they'll get all this other loot hauled. Make sure you're hauling loot. No, you're cleaning. Okay, we don't need that to be a home zone anymore. We don't need that to be a home zone anymore. And, okay, what? Okay, so you're loaded. You would be nice to be sent back, because you have a human inside. So you can go back first. And right back there is fine. And then we have nothing else transporting, so we'll get that launched, and then they'll just pass each other in the sky, and it's not going to cause a problem. And that can just go right back over here, so that's going to be ready for the next load of chunks to get out. All right. So, for now, that is going to be it. It'd be nice to get this stuff hauled. Just because, you know, loot and stuff. But I don't want all these blocks to also get hauled. Kind of a pain. There's also a bunch of just animals around. Which I guess there's no reason to haul those, actually, because we aren't processing. So what we can do is all the corpses, and then we'll just see if they get other shit done. How's everything going in here? That's kind of going. So we can get that deconstructed, so we get more mining off that way. Pod has arrived here. So then that is Clark going to get all of the building stuff done for us. That way we don't have to worry about it. And is all these blocks now here, so we'll get these floors finished up. And then, yeah, next episode we can... I think someone just got struck by lightning. I heard a shield get hit. But, yeah, we'll work on starting to get some of these turrets built up. Not that they're going to help us, because obviously if we get attacked, we're not going to want to hide into the bunker, because then we'd still lose all this anyways, which we kind of need this up and running. But, you know, do it just so it's getting done. And it is getting a little bit warmer inside, now that we're getting a lot more area uncovered. We're going to have to keep that in mind, make sure that it's going to stay cold enough. But also the unroofed area right here. I guess we'll roof over it for now. Okay, well, either way, that is going to be it for today. So thank you everybody for watching, and hope you all have a great day. See ya.